Ladies, it's not about 6 feet or six figures. It's kind of funny how the women with the highest expectations always end up alone. And I don't mean to say that, oh, that hurts my feelings. I'm saying that from a point of just trying to be helpful because just from a biblical standpoint, yes, the man should make more money. Yes, the man should provide, protect, all those certain things. But it's not always just about how good looking the dude is or having this high expectation. I feel like women in 2024 have too high expectations. Like their mindset for a dude is far, far delusional. Like than they think. Like no wonder why is it always the women who I want to make him 6 feet, make six figures, six pack, all those different things, right? Famous. Notice how all those women are what? Single. I'm like, there's a reason you guys are single, bro. It's like a person who is very lazy. It's like Chris Rock said this funny joke. He goes, why is it always broke people who are always telling you to quit something? He goes, notice how it's always never rich people or people that are doing good things in life to tell you to quit. Why is it always single women having this highest standard, this pedestal, like, dude, no wonder you're single. It's like, the more, for men too, the more you want in a person, in your partner, the less there is. Okay, so if you want to do to 6 feet, okay, well that's less. If you want to do who makes 250,000 a year, okay, well there's a whole lot less guys like that, so on and so forth. The more you want, the less there is. You know what I mean? You gotta be realistic. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be in the NBA because I know that's freaking not gonna happen because I should have been practicing since I was 3 years old, and I'm fine with that. But could I be in the UFC? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But that's a little more realistic because it's like it's easier to be a fighter than to be an NBA player. There's so much more that has to go right and so much more time invested to be a professional basketball player than there is to be a UFC fighter. That's just how it is. My point in saying that is I just feel like from a worldview, that's what Satan wants though. Satan wants that. He's like, dude, he's like, yes, the more we could become worldly, like a worldly mindset, okay, visual, money, status, that sort of thing, the more he just gains the advantage, Satan. Because that's not how God thinks. God is very meek. God is very humble. God is very simple. He's very simple-minded. And I love that about God. That's why I serve the living God, because Jesus wasn't about that. Jesus didn't even have a place to lay his head. He was pretty much going from city to city, speaking to people, so on and so forth. And I feel like that's the kind of mindset we got to have in 2024. We can't be so like, oh, she's hot, I'm going to go for her. Like, dude, you don't even know this girl. It's like you're texting her, you're going on a date just because she's hot. Like, oh, he's good looking. Oh, he makes good money. It's like, dude, you don't even know that he could be a serial killer. He could be a sociopath. He could be narcissistic. He could have all these things and vice versa. It's like, dude, you don't even know this person. I would just give the advice is the best way to find a partner in 2024 is really, first, got to be Christian if you're Christian. Second off, you gotta have a friendship. You gotta get along with the person, dude. I've talked to so many, in my past, girls, dude, in the past where I'm like, dude, I'm bored to death because we're not even talking about anything. It's just like everything is just physical, when I was in the world and, having sex and hooking up with girls, whatever. It was just all physical. Everything's just transactional nowadays. So my advice to you guys, you ladies out there, you men out there, lower your standards just a little bit, just a little bit. In a realm of reality, because it's like, dude, who are you to be Who are you to be demanding a guy 6'5", $250,000, 500,000 Instagram followers? Like, dude, no wonder you're single. It's like, not to be so harsh, but it's true. It's like, dude, that's not reality. Ask yourself, has any guy even close to those 6 feet, six figures, text you on a weekly basis every year? Or have you met that kind of guy? Have you dated that kind of guy? The answer is probably not. The reason is because social media, Satan has created this thing called social media, movies, media, TV shows to warp our minds to think that's what's attractive, that's what's going to make me happy, that's what's going to satisfy my lifestyle needs. No. In my opinion, it's not about lifestyle. It's about true relationship with Jesus. It's about friendship. That's what makes the longest marriages last, is those two things, in my opinion. Putting God first and then, putting trust and having a true friendship. That's what I feel like works. So just take that in consideration, but also don't lower your standards too much, right? Guys out there, don't be simps for girls that don't want you. But what I am saying is take your time, take time to get to know the person as a person, not just for sex, not just for looks, not just for money, not for any of those superficial things, and you'll be a lot happier. So praise God and have a good one.